Hello everyone, the title of today's passage is Do Not Worry. Let's dive right into the passage. Verse 22. Then Jesus said to his disciples, Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. Jesus asks, don't worry about life at all. Life is including eating and wearing and sleeping. This is basic desire while as a human we are living in the world. However, Jesus asks, do not worry about your life. How? Why? Jesus said, and how come Jesus encourages us not to worry? 23. For life is more than food, and body more than clothes. Because Jesus gives us the fundamental life. Jesus came to the world as the life. So he gave us life. Why we worry about? We are not going to die because of Jesus. Jesus paid all the price of sin and death. And then life is ensured by God. The life is okay. So we don't worry about, we don't have to sell life for food. We don't have to sell our life for clothes. Let's go, 24. Consider the ravens. They do not sow or reap. They have no storeroom or barn, yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable you are than birds. How much more valuable. How much more valuable you are than birds. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? It is impossible. Who gonna extend our life even 1 hour? This is impossible, isn't it? This is beyond humans' capacity. We are limited. In our capacity. Only God limited us. So we need to look up the Creator God who enable us everything. 26. Since you cannot do this very little, why do you worry about the rest? Consider how the wild flowers grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. What a magnificent expression. Even Solomon's splendor cannot compare with the wild flower, which is growing outside field. Looks like worthless. However, the splendor is bigger than Solomon. What Solomon wear? 28. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith? Believe in God who enables us to wear clothes well. Don't worry about anything. Just count on the Creator who is concerning of your life. Do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it, for the pagan world runs after all these things. Pagan world means unbelievers, unbelieving world. If you do not believe in Jesus, we cannot, we cannot help. We cannot but uh, entangled with the eating and clothes. For the pagan world runs after all these things, and your Father knows that you need them. Your Father in heaven knows. Don't worry about it. Your Father will provide. But seek His kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well. This is a byproduct. If you seek the kingdom and follow Jesus, obey the words of Jesus, and build up God's kingdom in your mind, and in your family, in your community, in your country. Definitely, God will. All those things will be given. God will give you the necessities. Do not be afraid, little flock, for your Father has been pleased to give you the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give to the poor. Provide purses for yourselves that will not wear out. This is in heaven. You have to pile up. You have to accumulate. You have to preserve the precious things, not on earth, but in heaven. Because heaven will not fail. The treasure in heaven will never fail. Sell your possessions and give to the poor. Provide purses for yourselves that will not wear out. A treasure in heaven that will never fail. Never, never. You will lose anything if you never fail. Where no thief comes near and no moth destroys. For where your treasure is, where your heart will be also. Please listen carefully. Have ears to hear and pile your treasures, your wealth in heaven, not on earth. On earth, everything will be scattered, will be dispersed, will be disappeared, will be vanished at one moment. Thank you for listening to Isaac Bible Class. Have a nice day.